can't wait to learn the CCPF Practical Maths program. Now you've watched the introduction video, let's have a closer look at how we use the 6 books in the Practical Maths program package. The first is the overview document. It gives you all the details about the content and how to use it to plan a lesson. It contains information about our approach to teaching and learning, so exactly what we do, why we do it that way, and how we do it. It is very visual and easy to use. Next are the instruction guidance scripts. 200 is our magic number. We have 200 scripts and videos, and each of the children's books and the teacher's book have 200 pages. Every objective has a code attached so they can easily be found across any of the documents. The scripts show you exactly how the videos instruct in each objective, and they link directly to a children's workbook page. However, we also want to provide an opportunity for teachers to use their own creativity. This additional book has ideas that you can adapt and use to make activities or games in your own way. As teachers, we're always looking for interesting, fun ideas for starters or plenary sessions, and this book will be a good starting point to give you some ideas to build on. If you can, work with a colleague and see if you can design some fun ideas together. The final 3 books are the children's workbooks, with activities directly linked to the instruction videos and then some additional examples. Now we have a good overview, I'm going to talk you through exactly how you plan a lesson. The starting point is always the overview document. You should have a look through it when you first get it, just so you have a really clear idea of exactly what's in it. If we look at the contents page, you will see that one page is highlighted pink with a pencil with a face. This highlight is to remind you of the most important planning starting point, which will always be the lessons on page 50, where you will find all our calculation objectives, each with the code you see in yellow. Let's zoom in and explain the codes. This says 1 ACP 1. The first number tells you the year group, so this is for year 1. The ACP stands for addition, calculation, progression, and the number is 1. So this is counting and adding more. The first objective a year 1 child is taught in addition. The codes could also be SCP, MCP, or DCP for subtraction, multiplication, or division. Sometimes you will see a code twice, but one has FB after it. This stands for feedback and is an additional instruction strategy to go with an objective. So, if the code was 1MCP03FB1, it means it is an additional instruction for year 1, multiplication objective 3, which is doubling 1-digit numbers. There are always multiple ways to do any objective, so sometimes we have additional instruction in case a child is not understanding a particular method or it's a difficult concept. So, let's plan a lesson using the 9 steps you can find on page 17 of the overview document. Remember, we always start on page 50. Let's say you're a year 1 teacher and you want to do a lesson about subtracting by finding the difference. You can see that 1 SCP3 is the objective you are looking for. Now, scroll down to the objective pages and find 1 SCP3. Have a look at the first 2 images which show the pages in the children's workbook, and next to it are 5 screenshots from the instruction animation. The activities in the children's book also have their code at the top of the page. Find the code in the children's workbook and see if there are more activities. The overview document only shows 2 example pages, but sometimes there are more. Here is the page that matches the instruction and another example using cubes. The next page also has a set of different questions for the same code, but these use bar models. Then the next page has the final questions for the code, but this time finding the difference using a number line. Decide which one is best for your lesson, and remember you don't need to do them all. You can come back to the others another time. You will see the pages have a coloured rectangle at the top of them with this smiling pencil. Make sure you tell the children that the pencil is showing them an example of how to do the question. All books were designed to be completely wordless. The pencil acts as a visual guide or a success criteria to help the children understand the question and to refer back to if they're stuck. You could ask your class to come up with a name for the pencil. Now you have found your objective and chosen your activity for the children. It's time to read the video script in the instruction guidance book and watch the animation. The animation has no audio, so if you show it to the children, you can explain exactly what is happening based on the script. Or you can read the script, watch the video, and use the strategy to help you do your own explanation on the board. If you want to contextualize to different languages, you can record the audio and put it over the animation. The final step is to look in the teacher's book and at some of the posters that also come with it to see if there is anything in the number or subtraction pages you could use. First, you could practice counting on from different numbers on the number line. This is an important skill when you're learning about finding the difference. Then, if you look at page 7, you'll see it has number cards. You could print them or make 2 sets yourself. Sit everyone in a circle and write up a subtraction. Ask a child to first show it with the cards and then show everyone how to solve it by finding the difference. You could have several rounds as an introduction or to finish up your lesson. Familiarise yourself with the teacher's book and get creative. Let's try one more, imagining we are a Year 3 teacher who wants to do a lesson about multiplying using number facts to multiply by 10. Start on page 50 of the overview document, and we can see it is 3 MCP 4. It also has an additional feedback video, 3 MCP 4 FB1. Look at the activities in the children's book and decide which ones you will use. See if there are any other resources in the number and counting sections. For example, you could play a game about counting in tens for this one. Now read the script and watch the video and see if there's anything you could use or get an idea from in the teacher's book or any of the number and place value videos. We have made the documents very visual so you can pick and choose things without having to do a lot of reading. So make sure you look through everything and familiarise yourself first with the resources and the videos. Remember, have fun with your teaching and learning and get creative.